SUVs represent strength, power, and agility. With their tall shapes and weighty 4x4 mechanicals, SUVs aren't usually considered well suited to the job of going fast, so you might expect that even the quickest would have the modest performance figures. As SUVs become popular, car makers have made it a point to add sports car performance to these larger vehicles. Here is my rundown of the fastest SUVs in the world. This is New Technology Today, bringing you the hottest tech innovations straight to your screen, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. And of course, subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to keep yourself up to date. Number 7. Tesla Model X. The fastest SUV out there doesn't have 6 turbos or a 43-liter engine. It's actually an electric car. Tesla unveiled the production Model X SUV inside its Fremont, California factory on September 29, 2015. Since then, Tesla's crossover SUV has become a benchmark in the industry. As a large premium electric crossover SUV, it occupies a segment with only a few competitors such as the Audi e-tron and the Jaguar I-Pace. The Tesla Model X Performance is the fastest SUV on the market thanks to its powerful, fully electric drivetrain. However, in terms of build quality and interior comfort, it only lands somewhere in the middle of luxury midsize SUV rankings. The Model X's staggering acceleration has been well documented online, with multiple videos of the all-electric SUV beating dust to supercars and drag races. This performance becomes all the more incredible when you bear in mind that the Model X will seat 7 and can cruise in near silence. However, it's worth noting that the Model X's top-tier model would tie with the Jeep Grand Cherokee TRACKHAWK 0 to 60 time of 3.5 seconds, but it includes the ludicrous mode upgrade. This feature helps propel the Model X to 60 miles per hour in an astonishing 2.7 seconds. It is a fact. Tesla's performance potential is simply unmatched. For now. Number 6. Grand Cherokee TRACKHAWK. There's no SUV with more power and torque, and very few vehicles on the road that can match, let alone exceed, its 522 kilowatt and 868 newton meters. High-performance road-oriented SUVs that can run the TRACKHAWK close on price don't get close on powertrain outputs. Those that do cost more money. In some cases, lots more. Within Jeep's own range, the TRACKHAWK is the undoubted performance flagship. The TRACKHAWK specs are quite insane. For starters, you have a supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8 putting out 707 horsepower and 645 pounds-feet of torque hooked up to an 8-speed automatic. That enables this 2,186 kilo monster, just over 4,800 pounds, to sprint from rest to 100 kilometers per hour in about 3.5 seconds. That's 1.4 seconds quicker than a V8 engine Ford Mustang. Enable launch control and get the timing right, and you can easily crack the 11s on a quarter-mile run. It includes a milestone performance suspension and big Brembo brakes to better handle the extra power. It's also quite comfortable inside, with Napa leather upholstery and a bunch of family-friendly features. So is this beast's power justified? Does a family SUV need 707 horsepower? But there's a distinct difference between need and want, isn't there? And if you have close to $90,000 to spend on a Jeep, why not satisfy your wanting for the powerful TRACKHAWK? Number 5. Lamborghini Urus. Should Lamborghini even make an SUV? Peek into the brand's history and you'll find that the Urus wasn't its first. Its power output of 641 horsepower is actually more than you'll find one of Lamborghini's Hurricane models. It should be no surprise that Lamborghini wants to join the competition, and it's a game the Urus comes quite close to winning too. When it debuted in 2017, the Lamborghini Urus held the official title of the world's fastest production SUV, capable of achieving a claimed top speed of 189.5 miles per hour, an achievement for any supercar, let alone one carrying nearly 50,000 pounds of bulk and up to 9.8 inches of ground clearance. It's quick off the line too, running from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.6 seconds and 0 to 124 miles per hour in 12.8 seconds. It's not just fast in terms of speed, but it's just as capable when coming to a brake. Standard carbon ceramic brakes are massive, with 17.3-inch rotors behind the front wheels measuring larger than most commuter car wheels. They bring the URUS to a stop from 62 miles per hour in just 110.5 feet. Interior and exterior styling are signature Lamborghini, adapting sports car-inspired elements throughout. Hexagonal design elements are a clear familial trait shared with the Hurricane, while the center console aesthetics has become somewhat of a signature for the Lamborghini brand. Ultra-supportive sports seats are uniquely upholstered in a way that boasts performance while peering through the steering wheel at the Lamborghini digital instrument cluster will be a familiar experience for Hurricane owners. And of course, the 4.0-liter V8 engine gets the URUS to a third-place finish on our list of the fastest SUVs this year. Number 4. Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio. If you're looking at the Alfa Romeo Stelvio in context of other luxury compact SUVs, you may be turned off by the fact that its base price is pretty expensive for what you get, and compared to rivals. If you're considering speed, however, it's a different story, since a top-tier Quadrifoglio model capable of a sub-4-second 0 to 60 time is the most affordable model in the middle of this list. The Quadrifoglio stands out from the other Stelvio models thanks to flared wheel arcs, wide 20-inch alloy wheels, quad exhaust tips, and performance-oriented touches like a carbon fiber bonnet, Imperial P0 tires, and beefier brakes. The result is a car with an intimidating presence, something that's backed up nicely by its rather loud exhaust. The Stelvio Quadrifoglio uses the same engine as the Saloon Giulia Quadrifoglio, a 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V6 petrol-producing 503 bhp, which is derived from a Ferrari engine and can launch this 1,830 kg SUV from 0 to 62 miles per hour in well under 4 seconds. 100% of the engine's power is sent to the rear wheels during normal driving, with up to 50% going to the front axle when slip is detected. Further, the Stelvio Quadrifoglio sporting credentials. Set it into race mode and the Stelvio Quadrifoglio transforms into a sports car. It'll happily move around with use of the throttle through bends in a way that very few SUVs ever can. Only the Porsche Macan gets close, as other performance SUVs are disappointing to drive. Number 3. Porsche Cayenne Turbo. The Porsche Cayenne is an SUV by design, yet fundamentally a sports car. This is a crossover that will take you anywhere, super fast, and will eat all manner of performance cars alive in a straight line. The Porsche Cayenne has always been the clear dynamic benchmark in the SUV segment, combining car-like handling characteristics with the added versatility of an SUV. In the case of the Cayenne Turbo, you can add dramatic performance to its spread of talents because it just takes 3.7 seconds for it to reach 60 miles per hour. The Cayenne Turbo is powered by a 451 horsepower twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8 engine with a conventional 8-speed automatic transmission. As with all Porsches, this luxury car combined with big power and athletic handling defy its considerable size and weight. The Turbo S hybrid's power and performance are even more extreme. It uses the same twin-turbo V8 from the Cayenne Turbo, but Porsche has enhanced its power with a 134 horsepower electric motor sandwiched between the 4.0-liter and its responsive 8-speed automatic. Total output is an impressive 670 horsepower, and speeds as high as 83 miles per hour are possible without the gas engine ever switching on. But the Cayenne Turbo isn't just about performance. It's a luxurious, beautifully presented premium SUV with pretty much everything that garnishes that territory. The Turbo nails the equipment basics: guard-filling 21-inch wheels, outstanding sports front buckets, and expensively crafted leather upholstery that covers more than just the seats is only but a few of what the Turbo offers. Number 2. BMW X6M. The X6M ranks at the top of the high-performance BMW sport utility vehicle lineup. Note that BMW refers to this model as a sports activity coupe. No matter what it's called, the X6M is a serious performance machine. This is no ordinary SUV though. The X6 is a 4-door coupe version of the 6.5. While in X6M form, it gets no end of performance modifications under the skin, with a stonking 560 bhp twin-turbo V8 with a massive 750 Nm of torque. While the X5 showed BMW could make an SUV with surprisingly car-like handling, the X6 previewed the rise of the COUPE SUVs. It's astonishing how quickly the X6M accelerates. With the help of minimal turbo lag and a fat torque curve, the V8 launches this 5,400-pound monster forward with a euphoric sense of urgency. 0 to 60 shoots by in a quick 3.7 seconds in the X6M competition. Although BMW's M xDrive all-wheel drive system shuttles the bulk of the power to the rear axle, there's no wheel spin to speak of, just relentless forward thrust. Depending on conditions, the system can transfer nearly 100% of the power to the front wheels, and a rear electronically controlled limited slip differential can shift the power from side to side. It's this sort of technology that gives the X6M an impressive amount of hustle, and although this car is identical in all but that sleek body shape to the new BMW X5M, there's more than enough space in the back for 3 adults to sit comfortably with good leg and headroom. Number 1. Mercedes-AMG GLE 63 SQ. As with any AMG model, it starts with what's under the hood. AMG's hand-built twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 makes 603 horsepower and 627 pound of torque and is paired with a 48-volt electrical system that can supplement the engine with up to 21 horsepower and 184 pounds per feet in certain situations, including quicker initial acceleration. A 9-speed automatic transmission sends power to all 4 22-inch wheels. Mercedes-AMG claimed the crossover SUV will sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds on its way to an electronically limited 174 miles per hour top speed. The performance crossover rides on an air suspension with adaptive damping. For an even smoother experience, the GLE 63 SQ has active roll stabilization that reduces body roll during cornering and smooths things out when going over bumps. Because of its performance capabilities, AMG designers needed to add various elements to the exterior, such as a rear diffuser and a special exhaust system with 2 rectangular high-gloss chrome-plated twin tailpipes. To help improve the fuel economy, the mild hybrid system serves as a power generator and performs functions like boost, recuperate, and engine start-stop. This system allows powers the AMG Active Ride Control roll stabilization. What this does is improve overall ride comfort by eliminating body roll through corners by using the air suspension and adaptive damping adjustments. Inside, the GLE 63 SQ has AMG seats with Napa leather upholstery, and the driver grips a 3-spoke steering wheel with aluminum paddles behind it. The crossover uses the latest version of the MBUX infotainment system that runs on a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and 12.3-inch touchscreen media display. Occupants can enjoy their music through a Burmester surround sound system. The safety tech includes active parking assist, blind spot assist, and active lane keeping assist. Which of these fastest SUVs are you interested in the most? Share your answers by leaving a comment down below so I can talk about it with you in the first hour. Advanced machinery is really compelling. Find out in my related video, The Future of Media, Things You Need to Know. Predicting the future is not a glamorous job. The speed on how we consume media and how technology enables new ways of interacting is so fast. Stay connected, stay up to date.